All right, set up for some first period action. Waterloo Varsity Warriors versus the Rough Riders, Junior Riders of Cedar Rapids. And we're off. Caldwell wins it back. D to D pass for Waterloo. Rowe will bring it up. Across the red line, tries to dump it in. Doesn't get far. Cedar Rapids will take over. That should have been the first penalty of the game. Finish the check and then a retaliation. Reichert's with a nice pop of the stick. That one shouldn't be icing. Because he had a chance to play it, he popped the stick. There should have been icing. I don't know. Maybe I don't know the rules. Maybe I haven't been watching this for the past 20 years. Whatever. I don't know. I've been wrong before. I'll be wrong again. I'm just a dad in the stands, Ben. Cedar Rapids into the high slot, deflected into the protected netting on the outside of the inboards. Face off on the far side. Jagger Rasty set to take the face-off. Pushed up to the point. Centering pass denied off of the skate of Carter Tompkins. Back out by Cedar Rapids. Rasty turns and tries to send it into the neutral zone. That one's going to be sent down. Icing called on Waterloo. One back by Cedar Rapids to the point. Pad and stick save by Graveman. Off the skate. Ooh, nice pad save. Sent back in. Carter Buchan to Aiden Loeb. To Cale Buchan. Carter Buchan mobbed in front. Kellen Coots into the slot. Pad save for Bummer. All I know is Waterloo better get a lot more physical real quick. Kellen Coots wins it back. Zabel pushes it behind the goal. Cedar Rapids attempt will come back for icing. That's one. I need my tally sheet. Where'd they go? One back to Iverson. Comes in, pad save. Big rebound. Zabel had a chance to put it away, couldn't quite finish it. Harn walks it, makes a move all the way in, sends it looking for Iverson on the backside. Couldn't connect a pass. Cedar Rapids across the and offsides. Graveman with a glove save anyway. Caldwell wins it back. Buchan to the far side looking for Reichertz. Off the boards. Reichertz has some room. Picks the pocket. Over to Caldwell. Caldwell sends it in. Icing is going to be the call. That's two. Quick opportunity. Off of the pad of Bummer. Thought it went to the far side. It actually sat right in front of him. Didn't know where it went. Caldwell wins it back. Tompkins gets a stick on it. He's going to push it around the backside. Looking for Bushbaum. Bushbaum trying to gather it up. Buchan sends it back down below the goal line. Big shot in front. Puck still loose. Tompkins sends one in. Going to be wide. Caldwell picks the pocket. That one's going to be deflected to the close boards. Tompkins sends one in and around. Slow roller. Caldwell in the corner. Caldwell with a big hit on Buchan. Cedar Rapids will send it to length. That's going to be on net. No icing. Krull chasing and Buchan following with a right behind him. Racy won it to the side. Pass up to Buchan. Into his skates. Couldn't hold on to the pass. Cedar Rapids will clear. Actually, Rowe's going to hold the line for just a second. Harn steps in. He's going to be driven to the boards. Sent around for Loeb. Loeb tries to get a stick on it. Cedar Rapids sends it back down. Harn from behind his own net. Chips it up for Buchan. No, must have been. Buchan and Sinclair get tied up on the far side. Racy wins it over. Cedar Rapids, it's a wraparound. Harn won't get to it in time. In front, Buchan kicks it out of the zone. Sends Belt sliding. Back to center ice. Across. Rowe's going to race for it. Can't quite come away with it. It's going to be Buchan's not going to rush. Loeb chases to the far side. Buchan slides in to break up the rush. We got icing, or what was it? Offside again? Oh, he's got his name on his jersey now. He didn't want to be. He didn't want his name on there when he was a referee, but over to Iverson. Iverson can't get a stick on it. Finally chips it in deep. Zabel will chase. Cedar Rapids clears. Tompkins tries to hold the line. Can't. Buchan with a little bit of room. It's like he might have used the linesman as a pick. Caldwell picks it up on the close midboards. Circles around in the corner. Up to Tompkins. Tompkins has some room. He'll take a look. Wires one in. Pad save for Bummer. Once again, not for the lack of shots, but the lack of quality. And nobody crashing the net. Bushbaum tries to shovel one through. Cedar Rapids will send it the length of the ice. Waterloo touches up for icing. 3, 4, 3. Caldwell had it one through. Tompkins can't quite hold on to it. Chips it back towards the Cedar Rapids goal. Buchan slides in. Up to Bushbaum. Bushbaum trying to find Reichertz. Buchan will step through two. Tries to wire one. off the shin pads of Reichertz and Buchan work in the corner. Reichertz looking for some help. Has it picked off of his stick. Going to come just outside the zone. Tompkins will ship it back in. Reichertz with some pressure. Caldwell come away with it. Looking for Buchan standing in front. Buchan will chase in his own zone with some speed. Around the outside, walks into the slot. Rowe sends one in. Loose in front. Cedar Rapids back out of the zone. Harn will pick it up. Looking for Caldwell. That one stopped just on the inside. Up to Harn. Harn takes a look, sidesteps. He'll walk in. Back door. Had Racy on the back door. Racy couldn't get enough stick on it to put it away. That's the kind of play that we need, though. Buchan, past the Loeb, intercepted. Harn to the far side, has Loeb. Loeb, nope, sorry, that's Rowe actually. To Sebring. Sebring bumped off the play. Centering pass, doesn't get through. Waterloo clears, but not out of the zone. Back down below the goal line. Iverson gets a foot on it. Zabel rushes over to help out. Off the inboards, that's going to come right out front. Nobody there for Cedar Rapids nor for Waterloo. Iverson came in at an awkward angle. Iverson, Racy working the corner. Pushed all the way around for Zabel. Zabel can't get a stick on it. Iverson sends it back in, takes a hit as he does. Carter Buchan around behind his net. He'll take a look. Up to Zabel. Across for Iverson. Not quite enough on it. Buchan across the line. Into the slot. Shot off of a skate. Baxter got a skate on it. Coots out of the corner off the side of the net. Cedar Rapids back around. Coots with some pressure. Trying to hold the zone. Cedar Rapids into the neutral zone. 1-on-2. Big hit by Carter Buchan. Shot comes in wide from the red line. Carter from behind his own net. Hard off the boards. That one's going to be icing. Caldwell can't quite get to it before it crosses the goal line. Caldwell, Bushbaum, Reichertz, Loeb, and Harn. Caldwell wins it to the corner. Harn with a quick move to escape. Bushbaum can't hold on to it. Kind of an awkward pass. Icing once again for Cedar Rapids. That's 4. 7:18 left to go in the first. Still knotted at zeros. Caldwell had it won, stepped through, wins it back. Reichertz back up to Caldwell. Caldwell circle around, tries to get a shot. Rolled off of his stick before he could get it released. Now Rowe through center ice. Hooked and hacked as he goes. Oh, bummer, misplayed it. Almost trickled just inside the post. At this point, I don't care how it crosses the line, as long as it crosses the line. Oh no! Son of a biscuit. You gotta take that body. Don't pull up. Skate through him. If he wouldn't have pulled up, that would have created something totally different right there. Cedar Rapids goes up 1-0. Buchan on the far side looking for some help. Gets shoved down in the corner. That's interference. Varsity knocked off the puck. That should have been a knee. Waterloo on a power play. Bad hit on Carter Buchan as he brings it from below the goal line. Waterloo needs to push a little bit here, tie it up. Buchan over to Harn. Harn will take a look back to Buchan. Buchan down to Caldwell. Bummer will get a glove on it and hold on. Caldwell tied up. Varsity will step through. Cedar Rapids will try and clear. Buchan intercepts. Down to Caldwell. Back to Buchan. To Harn. Harn will walk. Buchan looking for Caldwell at the goal line. Harn. Harn sends one in. Caldwell gets a tip. Evens it up at 1. Caldwell once again tied up. Bushbaum knocks it free into the corner. Caldwell leaves it for Reichertz. Reichertz looking for somebody in front. He's going to be driven to the boards. Back to the corner for Caldwell. Caldwell to Harn. Back to Caldwell. Cross for Rowe. Can't hold on to the hot pass. Travels out of the zone. Waterloo has to touch up. Varsity tries to work it back in. Icing on Cedar Rapids. That's 5. Cedar Rapids back the other way, 3-on-2. Knocked off the play. Centering pass in front. Back around. Scrum in front. Graveman gets a stick and glove and pads and everything else on it to keep it from behind, to keep it from crossing his goal line. Varsity wins it over. Buchan will push it up into the neutral zone, has his brother skating with him, and Loeb tries to shovel a pass across. Doesn't go. Buchan down to Varsity. Varsity catches an edge and goes down. That was going to come to the close boards. Tompkins is there and takes the hit. Cedar Rapids back the other way into the neutral zone. Pocket picked by Zabel, I believe. Chipped it into the zone. Zabel will drive him all the way in. And now Zabel's going to take a holding penalty. Back to the Waterloo zone. Zabel will sit for 2. First shift for that penalty kill for Waterloo. Looks like it's going to be Caldwell, Reichertz, Rowe, and Harn. .337 left to go in the period. Harn clears the zone. Reichertz with some pressure. Dislodges it. Caldwell trying to push it free. You can loosen it so you can go up and down if you want. Caldwell stands the man up in the neutral zone. Cedar Rapids trying to enter the Waterloo zone. Finally do, and Logan Caldwell will get a clear once again. That'll bring out Varsity and Buchan. Varsity with a little bit of pressure. Cedar Rapids behind their own net. To the close boards. Harn steps in, shuts down the drive. That one's going to be shoved into the Cedar Rapids zone. Icing. Buchan pushes it out. Still driving. Shot comes all the way around, all the way out of the zone by Cedar Rapids. Waterloo changed once again. Pressure by Caldwell. Reichert steps in. Caldwell wraps around. Outlet pass deflected by Tompkins. Buchan will pick it up on the far side. Beats 2 into the slot. Has it poked off of his stick. Warriors kill the penalty. Caldwell's going to send it around. He's got Bushbaum at the red line. Bushbaum walks in, turns towards the slot. Reichert's now. Oh my gosh! Reichert's hacked as he goes through the slot. No call. No. And 2 of them skated towards the box. They knew it was a penalty. Loeb walks in. Couldn't get much mustard on that one. 1:07 left to go in the period.
He doesn't need penalties anymore.
Loeb walks through. Back in the zone, Sebring takes a shot. That's going to be deflected before he can get anything on it. Drifts to the far side. Cale Buchan will pick it up. Big reverse hit for Cale Buchan. Raisty drags it all the way up, has Loeb skating with him. Pass intercepted by Rowe. Rowe into the slot. Gets a shot off. Nice to see a little life out of these guys. I'm going to lose my voice before the night's over. Caldwell wins it back. Tompkins takes a shot. That's going to end up off of shin pads and some skates. Left for Reichertz. Reichertz. Pass. Oh, just on the side. I don't know how that one didn't go in. 13 seconds. Cedar Rapids trying to clear. Can't. And finally do. 6 seconds to go. Buchan will just take it back. Send it! And that'll do it for the first period. A lot of hard work. 13 shots for Waterloo, 5 shots for Cedar Rapids. Nodded at ones when we go to the locker room. Take a quick second and recognize our franchise sponsors for the 25-26 season. Community Chevrolet of Cedar Falls, Raisty Reynolds, Raisty Appraisals Incorporated, Jerry and Judy Buchan, Highway 63 Diner, KCH Properties, Ronan Industries, Roger and Sandy Schoonover, Dolores White, Jeff and Pam Coots, AA Management, Kirk Gross, Natural Glow, Buyer Motorsports Limited Liability Company, American Pattern and CNC Works, MC Inc., 5 Seasons Tire, Tracy Putbreeze, Marilyn Payne, Dan and Lisa Putbreeze, Southridge Dental, B&D Drywall, Pat Kinsinger, Loeb Farms, Dennis and Elaine Loeb, Tina Miller Woodsmall, Standard Distribution, Pratt's Pest Control, Lindgren Glass, Linda Gienow, Iowa Metal Recycling, Farm Bureau Financial, Taylor Zimmerman, and the West High Athletic Booster Club. We appreciate your support. We'll be back in about 15 minutes with the second period. Back to the Young Arena. Waterloo Warriors varsity hockey tied it up just before intermission on a power play goal by Logan Caldwell from Mason Harn and Cale Buchan. Looks like we're going to start the Caldwell line to open the second period. Mason Harn looking for some clarification. Caldwell wins it back, rolls, step across the red line and dump it into the corner. It's going to go the length of almost the length of the ice. Harn's there to pick it up. Hits the brakes as he goes behind his own net, looking for Bushbaum, who wasn't watching, and they're going to send that back in. Off, so far offsides, all the way. That should go all the way down. That was intentional, right? Nope. We're just going to keep it right here. Shouldn't that have went all the way down? We'll get a line change quick. Buchan, Loeb, and Racy. Buchan and Tompkins. Kick through up to Cale Buchan. Cale's got a little bit of room to skate. Brother on his backside. They're going to push it through. Cale in the corner. Has his pocket picked. Cedar Rapids is going to come out. Tied up on the play. In front for Loeb. I don't know what happened. I didn't even see it. I heard it come off of his stick, but I didn't know where it went.
I think he had his stick down. I don't even know if he moved it. I think it just went off. I don't know if he was
trying to corral it first, and it just ricocheted?
He was trying to, I don't know what he was doing, but I didn't even see it. I was like...
Racy wins it through. Carter Buchan steps down to hold the zone. Racy in the far corner. Off of the referee. Cedar Rapids will take over and come out of the zone. Across the red line. To the inboards. Tompkins kicks it up. Out of the zone. Into the skates of Loeb. Loeb picks the pocket. He's going to bring it in. Chipped it just high off the corner. Racy tries to work it down lower. Cross ice. Carter Buchan steps in, gathers it back up, looking for some help, hits the brakes. Cross ice. Might have been looking for Cale. Hall chips it up and around, and the net's going to come off of its moorings, and we're going to get a stoppage of play. Face off to the right of Bummer. Coots Iverson. Hall. Tied up on the play. Iverson sends it around behind the net. Harn steps in, shuts down the exiting attempt for Cedar Rapids. Iverson in front. Sends it back around to the corner. Coots now in the corner. Looking for somebody out front. Nobody's there. Sends it down behind the goal line. Iverson keeps it low. Hall's going to pick it up. Pushes it back around the other side. Odd bounce off the corner. That's going to be a 2-on-1. Over to Crow. Shot goes high and wide. Up to the midboards, looking for Iverson. Coots sends it high off the glass. That was going to bounce free. Frangella picks it up in the Cedar Rapids zone. Cross ice pass, back across. Caldwell steps in with a big shoulder. Pokes it free. tied up on the play. Cedar Rapids sends it back in off sides. Harn off the glass, finds Bushbaum. Bushbaum finds Caldwell. Caldwell walks in. Shot. Bummer will hold on. Caldwell kick from the circle. Reichertz wins it to the boards. Bushbaum sends it down to below the goal line. Reichert's taken out on the play. No call. Cross check, whatever you got to do. Reichertz tries to send it in. Held in. Caldwell and Reichert's in the corner. Caldwell drops a big shoulder. Buchan steps in. Bushbaum. Another shot right to the chest. Robe pulled it out of the scrum. Cedar Rapids is going to kick it all the way past the goal line for icing. Sinclair kicked from the circle. High off the glass. That one might get to the goal line. No icing. That one was called before it even got to the line. Maybe I missed something. Did I miss something on all the years that we played hockey? Buchan kicks it back towards... Rowe keeps it out of the zone. Rasty over to Buchan. Buchan and Loeb drop in. Buchan looking for Loeb. Looking. Pass intercepted. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Rasty's going to catch up to the play. Harn pokes him.
It's feeling it.
Yep. Back around, Rasty has Buchan breaking with him on the far side into the slot. He'll drive all the way around. He's driven into the boards. Waterloo's going to come away with it. All the fans in the whole arena looking for a penalty. Buchan with a big shot up front.
Come on, they're just tackling us.
Oh my gosh. I have never seen such guerrilla hockey in my entire life. Buchan working his way through. Another shot. Puck still loose.
Just don't hit now.
Yeah.
Just holding him, just tackling him.
Right.
I don't know what they're watching. Maybe I don't know how.
Me either.
I feel like the first game we played, all those were penalties.
Right.
Even that, I mean.
Yeah, that's. It's going to get worse before it gets better. Caldwell works through. Cedar Rapids will take over inside the Waterloo zone. Still working through. Tompkins sent down. Yep. As soon as the Cedar Rapids bench starts crying about it, that's when we're going to start getting penalties. And it's not going to be for Cedar Rapids. These are the kind of games that I'm going to start sending these games to nice breakup. Oh my gosh. Wow. Buchan racing to it. Buchan beats him to it. Yeah! Buchan from Caldwell, short-handed goal! That's how you play hockey! That's how you play hockey! Let's go! Let's go! Don't ever quit! Waterloo up by 1. Short-handed goal for Waterloo. They're going to send it down again. Buchan will chase. Step in. Patton crosses the line, tries to get a shot off. Caldwell pins the man against the boards. Patton hit a brick wall below the goal line. And Buchan tries to clear. Cedar Rapids keeps it. Cale Buchan will get the clear. That one to be sent down. Let's get some fresh legs out there, boys. Got to hold him. Send some pressure. Racy trying to get a stick on it. Sebring on the far side. Yeah, he touched it on the that side of the red line. Should have been icing. Not in Waterloo and not for Cedar Rapids. Patton walks the line. He's to send it down to the corner. To the far side. Racy staples a man to the boards. Racy over to Reichertz. Can't hold on to it. Caldwell races to the far side. Pass intercepted by Reichertz. Rowe driving him to the outside. Shuts down the drive. Comes back up to the midboards. Reichertz will get a stick on it. Patton will send it in. Warriors kill the penalty. Sent all the way. Caldwell gets a tip on it. A lot of pressure. Buchan shuts it off at the red line. Makes a quick turn back the other way. He's going to chip it in. Carter brings it in offside. Bushbaum must have been just over the line by a skate blade. Buchan, Rasty, Loeb. Buchan and Tompkins. That one will be offsides. Buchan driven into the zone. Rasty drives it through. Cedar Rapids looking to clear. Rasty with some pressure. Loeb's going to step in. Across the blue or across the red line into the Waterloo zone. Shot chipped away by Graveman. Picked up by Buchan to the midboards. Great play by Carter Tompkins from his back. Tempers flare in this young arena. Off.
That was way late.
Waterloo on the power play again. Or on the power play. I think we do better shorthanded. Buchan, Harn, Buchan, Caldwell, and Rasty on the far side. Buchan comes away with it. Up to the point. Over to Harn. Harn through the slot. Buchan wasn't looking for it. Buchan walks in. Shot through. Gail Buchan's had enough. If that was a talking to settle it down, then me and Mr. Lightfoot are going to have a chat. Wins it back. Carter to the far side. He's going to wrap it around. Finds his brother on the midboards. Takes a look up to Harn. Harn sends it in. Deflected up. Buchan to Caldwell. Caldwell run it down below the goal line. Harn walks the line. Finds Caldwell. Caldwell gets a shot off the inboards. 45 seconds left in the power play. He was gonna. Had his whistle up. He's waiting for the nod from the coach whether to call it or not. We got to set up a little bit better offense, boys. They've got 4 and we've got 5. I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. We're getting up into the red. I was up into the red on the shorty, but I don't care. Sorry for everybody at home. Sorry about the speakers on your TV. Rowe winds one in. Bummer just gets a glove on it to keep it from crossing the goal line. That's a beautiful shot by Grady Rowe in traffic. Got all the way through. Coots wins another one. Rowe fires one, but that one's deflected. They're going to, Cedar Rapids will send that one the length of the ice. Tompkins from behind his own net. With some speed through the neutral zone. He'll take it all the way down to the corner. Penalty expires. Tompkins still working around the outside, leaves it for Rasty. Rasty off the pads. That one will clear. Into the slot. Shot by Tompkins. .450 left to go. Caldwell, Bushbaum, Reichertz. Buchanan, Caldwell, or Buchanan, Tompkins route. Cedar Rapids wins it back. Shut down in the corner by Reichertz. Reichertz and Caldwell working the corner up to the midboards. Reichertz tied up by Sinclair. Caldwell upended. Buchanan races for it, chips it back in, nobody home. Tompkins, he's gonna wrap it around for Buchanan. Buchanan will send it up and out. Doesn't hit a Waterloo player. To the skates of Tompkins. Tompkins chips it out to the red line, and Cedar Rapids dumps it back into the corner. Carter Buchanan stops short. No. Nope. Should be good. Should be good. I got bars. What? No whistle? Oh my gosh. He held that for like 5 seconds. Cale Buchanan trying to walk through the defense. To Loeb. To the far side. Buchanan tips it in. Swings it around. Rasty will pick it up. Looking for Buchanan in slot. Rasty has a pocket picked and they're going to clear. Harn from his own zone to the neutral zone. Mishandled. Belts walks in. Shot saved by Graveman. Circles around through the slot. 2:37 left to go. Pad save. Kicked out to Loeb. Loeb takes a look. He's going to take a big hit on the boards. Buchanan gathers it back up. To the defense. Shot and a glove save. Looking for the top corner. Found a glove instead. Loeb looking a little bit gassed. Caldwell, Bushbaum, Reichertz. Buchanan and Tompkins still holding fast. A little bit of equipment timeout for Cedar Rapids tender. Caldwell trying to, still battling. Bushbaum. Helmet of Caldwell dislodged.
Get that. Why does he have to come off?
Equipment failure. Coots come out and take his place for a minute. 2:17 left to go in the second. Coots wins it back. Buchan walks it in. Shot deflected in front. Never made it to Bummer. Back off the side of the net. That one's going to be up and out.
Oh my God! How is it?
2 minutes interference. Are you kidding me? Waterloo back on a penalty kill. Sitting back behind the net. Oh my gosh! You have got to be kidding me! Oh!
You're gonna miss the call on hard.
We need to finish this game in protest. He's got every right to call it too, though, so he's just as bad.
I don't know how you missed that one there.
Right.
And then you want to call
That was a direct checking from behind. Yeah. Man, this is absolutely terrible. Waterloo playing 5-on-3. Actually, Waterloo's playing 3-on-9. Great save for Lincoln Graveman. Stay with him, stay with him. Another late hit. Nice defense by Cale Buchan to poke it away. Waterloo with a 5-on-3. Cale Buchan with his second goal of the night. Oh my gosh, 5-on-3. Second shorty of the night. Cale Buchan with his second goal. Let's go. What a move to make, I don't know his first name, Kevin Bummer, to make Kevin Bummer look ridiculous standing in front of the goal. Waterloo still with 22 seconds left to kill in the penalty. 3-on-2. Shot comes in off of Harn's pads. Cedar Rapids will set up to the far side. Tompkins trying to get a skate on it. Keeping it wide, 4 seconds left to go. And that'll do it. Waterloo will go to the locker room after the second period. Up by 2 with 2 shorthanded goals by Cale Buchan. Let's go, boys. Back at Young Arena, period 3. Waterloo up by 2 on a double shorthanded goal. I mean, because we were down. Yeah, we were skating 3-on-9. Caldwell and Buchan will both take their spots. Buchan's got 1 second left. Caldwell's got 31 seconds left. We'll be 4-on-9 for 30 seconds. Looks like it's going to be Buchan, Tompkins, and Rasty for 30, and then Caldwell will step out. Cedar Rapids wins it. Sebring across the line, looking for a shot, sticked away by Graveman. Up to the point. 4-on-9 for Waterloo at the moment. Somebody missed the assignment. Rasty and Buchan run across. Rasty with a shot. Bummer missed it totally, just past him. Warriors kill the penalties, and actually score a goal on there. Buchan will bring it into the neutral zone. Winds one up. That was going to come to the close side for Cedar Rapids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cedar Rapids, 6 men on the ice. Waterloo on the power play. I didn't catch it. Oh, Caldwell had it one back. Neither Buchan nor Harn could get to it. Cedar Rapids sent it deep. Long Henry with some pressure. Harn's going to bring it all the way in. Hard wrap. Finds Buchan. Caldwell and Buchan will play catch on the far side. Buchan trying to sneak in. Harn walks in. Shot off the pads. We just have like a knack to shoot off everybody else's shin pads. Caldwell with a shot from the side. Buchan tries to chip it around. Reichert tries to hold the zone, can't. Long Henry will come in. He's going to get a shot off. Easy save. Looking for Reichert's on a stretch pass. Couldn't connect. Back down for icing. 1 minute left in the penalty on the power play for Waterloo. I never put an extra one up. I got so excited. 3-1. Right, there might have been. No, I don't know. Yep. Loeb chips it in. Graveman all the way out. Loeb with a big hit. Reichert's going to walk all the way in, looking for a centering pass. Cedar Rapids will clear. Tompkins up to Bushbaum. Don't get caught with it in your skates. Pass deflected through. That's gonna. That never made it across the goal line either. That still doesn't make up for a checking from behind. 2 and a 10. Zabel trying to sneak in from the backside. Coots wins it back. Zabel taken down on the play. Iverson trying to gather it up. Long pass. Buchan will chase to the corner. Hits the brakes. Back the other way. Cleared by Iverson. Iverson, hard wrapped, gonna end up behind the net. Shot comes in, deflected off of Harn. Can't gather it up. Harn back the other way. Hits the brakes. Finds Zabel. Zabel walks across. He'll fire it to the midsection of Bummer, and he'll hold on. Caldwell Reichert's bush bomb. Harn and Rowe. Rowe gets a stick on it. Picked away again. Patty cake in the Waterloo zone. Reichert's gathers it up to Caldwell. Caldwell looking for somewhere to go with some speed across the red line. Shot wide. Rowe on the far side has a bouncing puck over his stick. Looking for Reichert's on the far side. No icing. Not sure why. Bushbaum shuts off the drive. Caldwell can't get in front of it. Tompkins will send it to the close corner. Buchan slides in around one. Reichert's looking to push it a little further. That one will travel the length of the ice. Might be icing, and it is. I don't know. 3-1. Oh yeah, that might have been. I just probably changed it. Thanks, Jordo. Buchan steps through up to the point for Tompkins. Tompkins has it chipped off of his stick. Buchan works through. Cale Buchan all the way through. I don't know if he lost an edge or left it to the corner. Buchan looking, tripped on the play. Loeb steps in. Stay with him. You taking them both? Loeb stapled him to the boards down here. Looks like we're going to play 5-on-5. Should be coincidental minors, even though no penalty was minors. To the far side, hard wrap for Cedar Rapids. Harn's in the corner to pick it up, chips it up a little bit. Harn and Reichert's up to the point. Caldwell gets a block. Patton steps in. Blocker save for Graveman. Caldwell comes away with it. Got one more to beat. Little punch turn, centered. Rowe is going to drift back out of the zone. Rowe turns and sends it back in. Waterloo have to touch up the offsides. Icing, Cedar Rapids. Did you do that?
I don't know where that. I honestly don't know where that came from. I'm dead serious. 100%. I have no idea.
Buchan tries to send one in. That was deflected off of a stick. Jordo Kapsalakis. Where are you from, dude? I've seen you on our feed before. Oh, you got to make that move on the inside of the blue line, Kellen Coots. Do we have any out-of-staters watching tonight? We had quite a few the other day. Cedar Rapids. Rasty wins it back. Tompkins trying to find Buchan on the far side. Can't connect the pass. Buchan drives it in deeper. Cale Buchan looking for a poke check. Rasty gathers it back up. Little punch stop, and he's going to leave it for Hall. Hall's pinned to the boards. Tompkins will send it into the far corner. Rasty's back to the midboards. Buchan has Hall on the far side, on the close side. Into the skates of Hall. Buchan looking for his hat trick. Bummer just got a stick on it. Rasty across the blue line. Couple of turns. Tries to dump it to the corner. Cedar Rapids will come away with a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Nobody hustling back. Graveman will grab it and hold on. Is that Buchan and Harn? Stand their ground in front of the net, protecting their goalie? Yes, it is. Jordo, thanks for watching. Caldwell wins it to the corner. Hard wrap. Finds Reichertz on the out. Reichertz brings it all the way across. Bumped off the play. Caldwell trying to gather it up. Does. To Bushbaum. Bushbaum shoots one. That was going to be deflected off a body in front. Hard wrap finds Reichertz on the close boards. Back down into the corner. Caldwell with a quick turn. He'll bring it all the way out. Harn keeps his own for just a second. That was going to be deflected off the back. That was just an inadvertent collision. Bushbaum over to Caldwell. Caldwell has his pocket picked. Gathers it back up. In front. Still in front. Blocked by Caldwell. 3-on-2, but they hurry. Caldwell works into the slot. He pulls up. Turns and fires. This puck's still loose. Touched right back to Bummer, and he's going to put a glove over it and hold on. 7:52 left in the third. 31 shots on goal for Waterloo, 14 for Cedar Rapids. Buchan holds his own. Iverson to the corner, looking for Coots on the side of the net. Zabel steps in. Iverson sends one towards the net. Coots knocks it down. No high stick. Coots back to the inboards. Zabel holds his own. Finds Iverson in the slot. That one travels right in towards Bummer. Zabel just following the play. November 29th, Waterloo versus Cedar Rapids. Nope, you're back in Waterloo, buddy. Sorry. We don't play down there again this year. Cedar Rapids with an exit. Cale Buchan throwing some weight around to the point. Shot comes in to the far side. That was going to be back up to the point. Back down below the goal line again, looking for a centering pass. Someone needs to get some pressure on it. Left in the corner. Centering pass hits off of Harn's skates. Graveman lets out a rebound, and I couldn't tell who put it away for Cedar Rapids. It's set back within one. Long Henry must have been his first goal because he couldn't figure out how to skate through the line. Caldwell, Bushbaum, and Reichertz. Buchan will bring it to the far side. Reichert steps in. Sends one towards the net to Caldwell. Caldwell sends one in. Off of Bushbaum. Puck still loose in front. Cedar Rapids trying to clear. Waterloo holds the zone. Bushbaum down below the goal line. Reichert's working in the corner. Cedar Rapids will come away with it into the skates of Dolan. Oh, Sinclair picks the pocket. Buchan steps in. Carter Buchan has Caldwell with him. Drop pass. Blocker save. Bummers without a stick. Cale Buchan sends it back the other way. Icing waved off. Loeb's going to get there. Looking for Caldwell in front. Can't connect a pass. Got to hurry back. Puck still loose. Cale Buchan will come away with it. Step around into the corner. Caldwell come off, shaking up maybe a little bit. Harn back in his own zone. Over to Iverson. Iverson trying to chip it through. Rasty will pick it up. Cross the blue line. In the slot. Shot scores! Jagger Rasty Puts Waterloo back up by 2. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Still fighting that 5-on-9 battle. Jesse, man, I'm trying to. Oh, USHL. Oh, okay. Do you play hockey or what level do you play? Tompkins. Big reverse hit on Patton. Off of a shin pad. Graveman's going to step in. Carter Buchan steps in, protects his goalie. E-League. Where's that out of? Or what? Is that out of Cedar Rapids? Is that like a rec league, or is that like an adult league, or what is that? Tompkins sends it around, looking for Reichertz. Sinclair upended by Tompkins. Buchan will go for a skate. Looking for Reichertz in front. Off the side of the net. I thought that went in for a second. Racy looking for Bushbaum in front. Can't get a pass. Caldwell steps in to help out. He's pinned on the boards. Shot deflected high and wide. Bushbaum has it in his skates. Reichert's now looking to split the defense. Waiting for the cavalry. Over to Buchan. Buchan shoots it high. Did he lose an edge or did he get hit on that?
I couldn't tell. Let's go, Warriors!
Cedar Rapids will send it to Link. That was going to be on net. Graveman plays it to the corner. Harn from behind his own net. Brings it out. Looking for Buchan on a stretch pass. No icing, waved off. Loeb with some pressure. Buchan with some pressure. Loeb sidesteps one. Has it dislodged as he's working around. Rowe with a hard wrap for Loeb. Loeb with a touch pass. Racy grinding for it. He's going to come away with it. Oh my gosh. He's got it back here. He's got it back here. He's got it. Richter's finally calling one. And then Richter called the one on us. Aiden Loeb will go off. Richter had the one in the corner, the first one. Yeah, they got, yes, that's that kid that got in a fight down in Kansas City. Yeah. Like fist throwing fight, like 5-minute major fighting and gone. And he's only a freshman. Looks like we're going to play 5-on-5 for the next minute 40. Just a couple coincidental minors. Jordan, do you come watch the high school? Do you come watch the high school level games or? Shot from the point from Harn. Caldwell right on the doorstep waiting for a rebound. Caldwell wins it back to Harn. Down to Buchan. Buchan takes a couple shots in the corner. Oh, travels just outside the zone. Caldwell chips it in. 1:13 left to go in the game. Little couple discussions there in front of the net, in front of Graveman. 1 minute left to go in the third period. Waterloo dominating shots, 35-16. Up by 2 goals, 4-2. Wrapped around, Caldwell sends it out, tries to clear, can't. Buchan looking for his brother. Caldwell chased it to the corner, knocked off the play. Cale Buchan finds Carter in front for a one-time. Around behind Graveman, 27 seconds left to go. Puck chipped out into the neutral zone. Back in. Cale will turn to the corner, 17 seconds. He's just going to chip it out. That one's going to bounce out of play. 12.1. Face off just outside the Waterloo zone. Should have come over and said hi, man. I've seen you on my feed before, but no, that's cool. Coots wins it back. Harbaugh around behind the net. Shoved to the ice and driven into the boards. 3 seconds left. And that will do it. Waterloo wins. Waterloo tops Cedar Rapids 4-2. We will be heading to Des Moines this weekend. Tune in as the Waterloo Warriors step into the Oak Leafs Arena, the Des Moines Recplex, the Mid-American Recplex, for a couple of games this weekend. Saturday is early. I believe we're at 1:30 and 11:30 and 1:30. And then on Sunday will be 9:45 and 11:45. So if you can tune in, check us out. Jason, yeah, come hop on the feed, check us out. I'll be there, and I hope Ben will be there too. Ben should be, he says. Awesome. Great second game, boys. Jason Shaner's son? Are you talking about Brennan Shaner? Anyways, all right, man. We'll appreciate you guys tuning in. Thanks for everybody that watches.